Oh, look at that. Squirting some lemon. And that is paella made. Hi guys, how you all doing? Welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today, chicken paella. Now I've managed to get hold of real paella rice out here. Now where you live, you may be able to get this, not a problem. Took me a while to find it. Real paella rice, and I've got some saffron. So today we're going to make a Valencia style chicken paella. We're not going to use seafood. This is a quick midweek meal. It's easy. You know, you put it in, let it cook, crust it up on the bottom, serve it up. Easy. So let's show you how to make my cast iron paella. Let's show you how to do it. Come on. So what we'll do first, guys, we'll prep some veggies. I think that's the best way to go. We'll prep the veggies and then we'll start on with the chicken and the paella. So I've got some traditional type veggies here: onion, garlic. I've got half a bell pepper and I've got a handful of green beans. So this is going to be a Valencia style, like I say, and I've also got some cherry tomatoes which you're going to use. It's going to be a Valencia style chicken paella. Let's show you how to do it. Right, half a pepper, guys. Okay, we don't want any of that pith in there. Let's get rid of that. That's our rubbish that we don't want. So let's get rid of that pith. Right, all we're going to do is we're going to finely dice this pepper. You know, the peppers, you're going to add a tiny bit of flavour, but you know, but the pepper's in there really just for colour. So on with our pepper, and we want some fine dices. And that's going to give it a little splash of red in there. Fantastic. And all we're going to do is put it in a tub. So I'll get it in a tub. Just squash it on there. You might be using a bigger tub than me. Right, there we go. Peppers done. Garlic, guys. Garlic, bit of a bashing. Oh, we got lost one. You come back here. You're going in my dinner. And then all we're going to do, now just over the top with your knife, give it a bit of a mincing down there, you know. Something really easy and really quick. Now we don't mind having bits of garlic in our paella. Absolutely perfect. Right, there we go. Garlic in our tub. Onion. Top and tail the thing. Again, guys, you know, on my channel I don't hold with this parallel cut. I think it's a real load of nonsense. Unnecessary to cut back towards your hand. But that's up to you guys, you know. There's our fine diced onion in our tub. Onion and garlic, peppers. Now we want a few green beans, okay? There might be too many here actually. And all we're going to do is the usual top and tail, get rid of all the rubbish off the ends. You know, and if you've got a stringy bit like that, you can pull it out too. It's up to you. Okay? So get your beans, top and tail them. We don't want those ends on there. Okay, now beans, we want to see the beans in there, so they want to be, oh, I don't know, about 2 inches long, something like that. Or even 1 inch long, it doesn't matter. So we want some beans in there. So we want another tub. Now this is going to be our veggies in here. So crack on with some more. Now guys, you know, paella normally has tomatoes in that have been cook down to give a thick paste, but we're going to cheat a little bit here. We're actually going to put in these cherry tomatoes. Okay, we're going to put these cherry tomatoes in there, and all we're going to do is we're just going to, you can either quarter them if you want, or leave them halved. And we're going to use tomato paste as well. That's going to have that effect of having some really nice tomato paste in there, but we're going to get the bits of tomato in as well. So it's going to give us that little bit of sweetness from the tomato. It's a cheats way really, but you know, you could just use tomato paste if you want. But come on, a little bit of tomato in there, delicious. Right guys, that's our veggies prepped. Easy as anything that. Now I'm using chicken thighs today guys. I'm going to use about 5 chicken thighs. So we need to be seasoning up our chicken. A good amount of salt on our chicken. And some black pepper. Now bog standard seasoning for this. We don't have to put anything fancy on here. No paprika, no nothing. Okay, turn them over. Do the other side. Bit of salt. Bit of pepper. It's as easy as that guys. It's so simple. It's a fantastic easy recipe. Saffron. Now saffron is the middle of a crocus, and we only want a pinch of saffron, about that much. That is it. We're going to put our saffron in there, in our tin foil, and then we're going to fold over the tin foil and make it a bit of a parcel. And then what we're going to do, with our flame on fairly low, we're going to put our tin foil parcel in there, and that is going to toast up the saffron inside that tin foil. I'm not sure this really works in any way whatsoever, you know, but it's sort of like the traditional way that people seem to do this. You know, they seem to toast off the saffron and then use the saffron toasted in their paella. Now, like I say, I'm not sure this works at all, but we do it. Then the why we're doing it in this, like I say, is we are not burning the saffron. You know, that is an expensive, delicate part of the crocus flower. Okay, let's take that out of there. Okay, in with some olive oil. Now, probably about 4 tablespoons of olive oil there. Might be a bit more. And then, this is the not so traditional bit. I'm putting in some butter. Just a little bit of butter, unsalted, in it goes. Now, you don't have to use butter, but I tell you, when you get the sauerkraut and the crispy bit on the bottom of the rice, the butter has a little bit of flavouring inside there. It's fantastic. So on with the flame. Now guys, I don't have a paella pan, okay, and I'm not going to buy one. In this part of the world we use a wok, you know, for nearly everything. So I'm doing this in a cast iron pan today. And we're not going to rush it. We're going to build up the heat because it's cast iron. It's going to stay hot forever. We're going to whack in our chicken. Skin side down. We want to crisp this up. You know, we want that crunchy brown stuff on our chicken. And just leave it. Just leave it in there. Let it crisp for a couple of minutes. Oh, I think we can turn these. Oh, that's what we're talking. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cook them a little bit on this side. Oh, it's a bit noisy, isn't it? What we'll do is we'll cook them a little bit on this side and then we'll turn them back to crisp them again. Because that is not quite crispy enough for me. It needs to be a bit harder. So all we're going to do is take our chicken out. Oh, fantastic. And what we do, guys, we're just going to put it on a tray. So in with our onions and garlic. A little quick round on there. Now we don't want any colour on this, guys. We want to cook it till it's translucent. You know, just take that rawness out of there. That's all we're doing. And look at this goodness coming off the bottom of the pan already. Now that looks fantastic. In with our peppers. Give that a little stir around for a second or so. In with our green beans. In with our tomatoes. Just give that a bit of a cooking in there for about 5 minutes. You know, the tomatoes will start to disintegrate in there, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit of black pepper, guys. You know, no salt, just a little bit of pepper. And then what we want to be doing, we want to be going in with about a heaped tablespoon of tomato paste. Now, this is going to replicate the cooked down tomatoes, which would actually be into a paste form. And we just cook that in there with these veggies in our oil and butter mixture. Take out that little bit of a rawness from the tomato paste. Right, guys, I've got about 1.5 cups of chicken stock with our saffron in there. And then we're going to put in about a cup of white wine. Oh, get that in there. That's going to give some superb flavour in this dish. The smell is fantastic. Give that a bit of a stir around. Oh man, that smells fantastic. We need to reintroduce our chicken. So put our chicken back in there. Like that. Fantastic. You can put those juices in too if you want. I will. We want about 1.5 cups of our rice. Okay, now with this rice, it's a 1 stir to start, and then do not touch it again. So that's it, guys. All we're going to do now is let it cook in there. That rice is going to absorb all that fluid. It'll cook down and we'll get that sakura on the bottom. Now, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. The sakura is the crusty, brown, burnt bit on the bottom of this rice, which, you know, everybody wants a bit of. This is one of those dishes, you know, where you want a bit of that burnt on the bottom, you know. Right guys, now when you get to this stage you start to cook down really nice, but as you can see I think that this rice here is getting soft and this rice in the middle is quite hard. Put a lid over. Put a lid over and let it all cook in there. Steam the top down, it'll be perfect. Okay, take the lid off and let it dry out. Right, that's it guys, paella done. Off with the flame. Now this is in a cast iron, so it's going to stay hot, hot, hot on the bottom of the pan. So we're going to keep that sakura on the bottom. We're going to have that crusty bit on the bottom. So that is done. All we need to do now is serve it up, serve a portion. Oh, look at that. Squirting some lemon. And that is paella made. Oh man. Oh guys. Traditional paella. Made at home, chicken paella. That is fantastic. Let's get into this chicken. Oh. Absolutely amazing. Guys, if you like what we're doing, don't forget, smash that like and subscribe. Share with your friends. Catch you in the next video.